Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Customer Service Champions training video. My name is Tal Schnell. I'm your customer service mentor, coach, and speaker. Today we're going to be talking about something really exciting. Why do I say exciting? Because, no one is interested. I think customer service is boring. It's plain. It's like plain vanilla. That's what customer service is. Now, the real question for you as a business owner, entrepreneur, a leader in your organization, a leader of excellence, is to be thinking about how do I create more customer experiences rather than just customer service. Now, there's a big difference, and I want to share with you in this video a couple of strategies how you can really take the customer service, the basics, and turn them into a customer experience. First of all, what is a customer experience? So let's talk about that. I really like the definition of Brian Solis, and he says that the customer experience, is the sum of all engagements customers have with you during their lifestyle. It's not one thing, it's everything. And that should change how you think about every moment of the customer experience. Now, many people think of customer experience as the customer journey. They go from point A to point Z, right? And then there's a lot of interaction, there's a lot of touch points and all of these things. And yes, that's very true for creating that customer experience. Now, you may be thinking, well, how do I micromanage every single touch point and every single transaction that the customer is going to have with my business? Well, there's several foundations that you can build on, and of course, every business is different. So, no, you may be in a different industry than I am, and there may be some things that apply to your business and industry that you would know that every single touch point would matter, or maybe there's things that are more important with each, for a single transaction that can really make it or break it for that customer. And I'm going to share with you a couple of examples, but think of I'm going to simplify it for you so you can think about the customer experience in this way. Think about Disney. Think about Starbucks. Think about Ritz-Carlton. It's all about the experience. One of the reasons that Starbucks is so successful and companies like Disney is because they're not satisfied. Well, they were not created as a business to just create a transaction. So if you go to Starbucks, you're not just getting a cup of coffee. If you go to Disney, you're not just going on a ride. So be thinking about what is that experience in your business for your clients? Because when you start thinking about the Starbucks and the Disney, why is it more than just a transaction of giving you a coffee or going on a ride? Why is it? Why did they're so meticulous about creating that experience for you? Well, it starts with a vision of what you want to create. It starts with inspiration for your business and what you want to create for your customers every single day. Customers are not just satisfied with customer service. Now, all of us should strive for and aim for loyalty. And that's what we're going to be talking about today is the experience. If you think about it, the experience creates loyalty, a good experience. Let's clarify that. Now, let's talk about a couple of strategies where I'm going to be sharing with you 4 tips on how you can create those experiences. But remember, the key to those is consistency. Every single day, consistency will speak louder than words. And if you have consistency, the better your customer experiences are. Now, somebody is over there is asking, well, how does that translate to making our business profitable, right? Well, if you add those experiences and your customers are having great experiences, guess what happens? They tell other people about their experiences. They tell other customers about their experiences. And what happens? You have more customers. Remember, your business is not created to make profit, and that is one of the reasons you created a business, but the main reason should be to create and keep customers. So let's talk about those tips here. Number 1 is welcome your customers to your business. It's a relationship. It's sort of like dating. If you think about it, You courting your customer. I mean, you want that customer to do business with you. You're spending maybe some time on sales leads. You're spending some time on marketing. I mean, you're spending all this energy and resources in order to attract a customer. Now, what a better way, what could be actually worse is that the customer now is dealing with you and now getting into this relationship with you, and no one is there to welcome them and make them feel like a VIP. What is a VIP for your business? What does that look like? How do you make these people feel like they are a very important person? That's what a VIP is, in case you didn't know, which I'm sure you do, right? So think about your favorite person. Think about your favorite person in the world. How would you welcome this person? Think about that. So don't even think about customers. Don't be thinking about clients. Think about your favorite person walked in the door, or your favorite person called. Well, how would you um, give them service? Number two, find out how you can exceed. The word is exceed their expectations. Okay? Many businesses, I mean, you can take almost 80% of businesses. What they do is they meet the customer expectations. They're not exceeding the customer expectations because many times they're getting better service somewhere else. And why is that? Is because that company exceeded their customer expectations. So be thinking about, don't, here's a great way to think about it. Many of you guys heard the phrase or the quote, make every day a masterpiece. We'll be thinking about that customer relationships. Are you creating a masterpiece, something that they would walk out and they'll tell people about it and they'll rave about it? You're not going to get that if you're just meeting their expectations. But if you're exceeding the expectations, they'll tell someone else. Think about that. Number three, create a relationship of trust. More than any other time today, when we have customer relationships, what they're looking for is a business, a relationship that they can trust. Well, you may ask, Tal, well, how do you work on that? How do you create that? How do you go about doing that? Trust is something that has to have something that what we call, and many people don't like this word, but it's compliance. Here's what I'm saying. A customer is going to do business with you, and I'm going to take something very generic here, and they asking for something of you. They're asking for help. They're asking for a product. They're asking for a service from your company. If you're not complying with their needs and anticipating that, they're not trusting you. So I'm very general in this, so you can tie in an example to your business. Whatever the customer is needing or their preferences are, if you're not complying with those needs on a consistent basis, the word is consistent, then they don't trust you. Why? Now imagine, just don't even think about business, think about relationships. What happens if you asking your friend or somebody that you know, can you do this for me? Can you help me out with this one? Can I get your help on this? And they don't do it. What happens then? You lose trust, you lose respect, you lose a relationship. So be thinking about that. That's very powerful. Last, wish them a farewell, a warm farewell, and thank them for their business. Gosh, I don't know how many times I go somewhere and nobody really cares. Nobody says, thank you for your business. We really appreciate your business. Please come back. Is there anything else we can do? I'll end with this an example that I did yesterday with one of our customers. We had a customer who had a really rough day. They came up to our hotel and they just did not have a great day. I don't want to go into details with this one. With what happened as far just they just didn't really have a great day. And so what happened is that the guy was sitting in the parking lot calling our hotel, wanted to make a reservation. They hear visiting TI for business, and he was just trying to get something decent, a nice hotel, good price. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And I took this opportunity to create the wow factor for them. And what it was, we put him in the hotel, made a reservation for him, gave him a good price, asked him what kind of range is he trying to stay in, what kind of budget is he staying in to make sure that we're not just meeting the expectations, but exceeding the expectations as we're talking about. The next thing I did is that I offered him a nice upgraded suite because he had a long day, had a rough day. Maybe he wants to relax, he wants to enjoy, the atmosphere and then the hotel in a way. And it's getting late, so why not? Um, the next thing is that I offered him. What I try to do is offer him something from our gift shop, like a snack, a water, or soda, or something that would take it over the top. And here's what I'm saying with all of these that you guys are watching these videos and training all these is customer experience is the cherry on the top. Okay, that's what it's about. If you can go the extra mile and put that cherry on the top, um, it's priceless. Okay, because you winning a customer for a lifetime, and you're creating loyalty, and he will come back. He will come back because of those transactions, of those connections, emotional connections that were created with our business. So this is a last thought with you. I wanted to share this with you so I can add value to your business and then also personally for you as your development to become a leader of excellence. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.